you want your hair to be soaking. Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to be showing you guys my curly hair routine. It has taken me a while to get to this point with my curly hair routine. I know what works for it and what doesn't, so I hope sharing this with you guys will help some of you out. Obviously I'm still learning and I feel like I'll be learning for a long time, but I'm definitely at a place that I want to share my advice and what I've learned in my journey. Let me know what other curly hair videos you want to see from me. But I do know quite a bit. I've been learning about it, but at the same time, I'm not an expert. Everything you need or anything I mention in the video will be in the description box.
Where I had sometimes played chess, and when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling.
I've just gotten out the shower. These are the shampoo and conditioner that I used today, Coco and Eve. I'm really liking them at the moment. This is the Super Hydrating Cream duo. I also used this deep conditioner because whenever I'm like washing my hair from straight hair, I always like to use extra moisturizing, deep conditioning products. It's really good for like high porosity hair, I believe, because it's got like protein in it as well. Also got my coffee here. This is almond milk and agave syrup latte, iced. So the first thing I do before I do anything is I've been using a hair primer before I style. I'm still seeing if I like it, or at least if I like this one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Honestly, I don't know how effective it is right now. I've only just started using it, so I will let you know some more updates on what I think about hair primers. I have not done a sit-down YouTube video in a long time, so bear with me as I readjust to this like form of talking. So I think I'm gonna do a separate video on my curly hair journey. I just feel like that deserves a proper separate video. Just brushing that hair primer through my hair. Always have a spray bottle, always. I feel like every curly girl knows that now, especially if you have, like, my hair is high porosity, so it like soaks up water super fast. Water is my best friend. I'm currently staying in this hotel in Lisbon, rehydrating my hair because literally as soon as I get out of the shower, my hair starts to dry. I always try and focus on like protein and do moisturizing products. And my curly hair routine now, there's quite a few products, I'm not gonna lie, because it's very thick and there's a lot of it and it's high porosity. But also, if you're just getting started, you really don't need that many. Like, honestly, I could do my curly hair routine with like one styling product and I'd probably be okay now. But I like to really care for my hair, so I really like to have a good routine. And also, I think of it as a form of self-care. You have your skincare routine, your makeup routine, your hair care routine. Is also self-care, so investing in that is important. I think if you can, investing time into it is also good. At the same time, when you're just getting started, don't go overboard. So after I put my hair primer in, sectioning your hair. Sectioning allows you to really makes sure that the product you put in is distributed evenly throughout your hair. I'd say it's like one of my main tips for getting your hair as defined as possible. Sometimes I will section my hair loads of little bits, but normally the one that I like to do the most is this. Just simple, just take it from your ears and go up. This first layer, and then I take the second layer and then I do like the crown area, drench it in water. I'm gonna first go in with a leave-in, which is this Briogeo one that I've not used before, but I've heard good things, so I'm excited to try it out. I've been trying out a lot of new products love the feel of that. So for the curl cream that I'm using, this Bouclame one, which I've been using for a little bit, and I quite like it. I like the smell of it as well. Obviously, like, I straighten my hair sometimes. I try not to straighten it loads, but I don't think it's bad to straighten your hair. I will say though, again, like, if you are just starting to wear your hair curly, try not to use heat on it for a long while. Once you've got healthy hair, it's not a crime to straighten it. You always use heat protectant, always use a good amount of moisturising products. Using the ribbon curl brush styling technique because I love the way it just smooths out your hair. You can get quite carried away. I often do like big chunks of hair, but trying to do just a small section of hair at a time. So I'm currently at university studying songwriting. I've actually just finished the first year. I was not planning on going to uni. I think in the modern world it's just not something you need to do for a lot of jobs. Obviously there's still some jobs that you need to go to uni for. But anyway, I ended up at uni. I'm still figuring out if I like it or not, to be honest. I'm sticking it out, I think, to see how it goes. And Frank Sinatra and Diana Ross, they are both like two of my all-time favourite artists. They make me feel this type of way. Yeah, I just love them. So I've got a bit of a dumb brain. After I put in my leave-in and my curl cream, I then rake through my mousse before I ribbon curl with my brush. But I forgot to do that before I ribbon curled, so I'm going to just do it now. But normally I would have put this before brush styling my hair, just because it gives a better hold. And then praying hands and scrunch, and it should be fine. After I apply the mousse, I then apply a gel. I'm trying out this new gel at the moment. One gel that I love so much, is the Umberto Giannini gel. I love that gel with my whole heart. Don't know what it is, but it never does me wrong. I like to try new products all the time, so I'm trying out a few different gels at the moment. And this is one that I haven't tried yet, but this is the Innocence one. I like to take quite a bit, praying hands. Scrunch. Sometimes you can feel when you know it's like a gel's going to be good. I have a good feeling about this one. Remember, if you don't hear that sound, then you're doing it wrong. Some basic facts about me, because why not? I love coffee. The next thing I'm doing is I'm gonna next section of hair. My coffee order, my go-to, is, if they have it, a iced oat latte with maple syrup. Love a good hot coffee, but I'm very much, my coffee, I will drink hot coffee if it's cold, and warm coffee, and iced coffee if it's hot. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I look really funny right now, but I get so overheated sometimes. My ears go red, I go red, like, I don't know what it is. I get really overheated. So if I'm really overheated, then I will get iced coffee. Maple syrup and coffee is so good. If you haven't tried it already, you need to try it. In Lisbon so far, I haven't actually had any vanilla syrup, which is what I normally get if they don't have maple syrup. So I'm kind of sad, so I'm on the hunt to find a place that does. My favourite TV show is Friends. I cry easily at any film, so I also cry watching Friends. And I know it's a comedy, but it's like most of the time it's happy tears, but I love a 90s rom-com. And Friends is just a mix of everything, and it's set in New York, it's my favourite place. I went on my birthday, I did the Friends experience in New York, and it was the best day of my life. No matter how I feel, or like what I'm doing, or where I am, I want to watch it. Although in Portugal, the Portugal Netflix, don't have friends, which is really upsetting, but it's fine because I do want to watch something else. I've got like a movie list on my Notion because there's so many films I want to watch and I love to watch a good film. I do have a favourite Christmas film, which is The Holiday, and last year in December, me and my dad for his birthday went to go see it, and in like live concert with like an orchestra, and oh my god, it was the best thing in the whole world. I'm going way off topic here, but on the topic of Christmas though, my favourite season is winter, but there is something about the summer. Like, I love this warm era right now because back in London, our weather has been pretty rubbish. It's been like raining non-stop. Because of my hair, like if it's raining outside, I just get so unmotivated to do my curly hair routine because it's like it's gonna get wet anyway, so it's just not been great. I don't like it when it rains. So being in Lisbon, in this hot country, and it's just so sunny and everything's just so nice, it is really nice. I'm not a big fan of rain, I can't lie, but unless I'm inside with coffee, with a hot chocolate or something. Now I'm going to rake through the mousse before I brush it off. But I love snow, and I love the winter, and I love Christmas, and my birthday's in January, but I also love the summer. So honestly, I don't know, I kind of have mixed feelings. I don't really know what my favourite season is, because I do love the summer, like a lot, but I also love winter. Each has their pros and cons. You want your hair to be soaking. My top right now is soaking wet. I'm just gonna reiterate what I'm doing. So, leave-in is the first thing I do. And then I'm gonna go in with my Bukumi. I love the packaging, it's so cute. Bukumi Curls Redefined Curl Cream. Personally, I think knowing your curly hair profiles, like your curly hair porosity, your curly hair density, your thickness, that stuff, I think that is more important than knowing what curl pattern you have. Because yes, it is important to know your curl pattern, but curl patterns help you know like how much product you should use. I will try and link down a hair quiz below in the description box so you guys can see. Do a little quiz if you don't already know what your hair porosity is. My favourite day of the week is a Sunday. I love Sundays. I just love going out for coffee before I go to church. It's my reset day. My favourite meal in the world is carbonara. Italian food is definitely my favourite. And I've never been to Portugal before, but I thought Lisbon would be good for a few weeks because I can actually speak Portuguese. My dad's Brazilian and my whole family speaks Portuguese. I thought Lisbon would be good because I can write some songs, I can make some content, use my Portuguese and put it into practice. I just kind of wanted to come away for a few weeks to just be in my own little element for a bit, you know? Okay, I'm going to talk about curly hair for a second. My favourite curly hair brands at the moment, if you're looking for like a good affordable brand, I recommend Umberto Giannini. I also like Carl Smith, and they've recently just come to the UK, which is really fun. I also love Olaplex. Olaplex is amazing. Honestly, there's quite a good few brands, so I think I'm going to do a video on my like curly hair favourites. I've found some really nice brands. If I could only use one styling product as well, it would probably be the Umberto Giannini gel. And I'd say my top tips for anyone starting out with their curly hair, or just like top tips in general, is when you're brushing, brush from ends to roots. That helps with like knots and breakage and stuff like that. Wave style and wet hair, know your hair profile, like just experiment with different products. I have 2C, 3A, 3B, 3C, even like 4A on my head. Just kind of like brush up and then brush down. Drench it in gel. I love ice skating, another reason why I love winter. But also like horse riding, but I haven't been so long. I love swimming. I'm really in my cooking era right now because I love cooking and I love baking and making food and like trying different recipes. Also because I'm vegetarian, my family doesn't always, when they're eating meat, I've had to kind of like learn how to make stuff that I like that's vegetarian or like vegan. So I've really gotten into cooking and stuff. What I really want to get into on this trip is reading. Reading is so good. I read the Bible, but I don't like read books. So if anyone has any book recommendations, let me know. The last one we listened to was, mine was I Hated Her by Taylor Swift. I can't wait to see her. I'm going to see her in June and I'm very excited. I also have a brother who's older than me that I'm really close with him. See, the crown bit is very curly. It's a lot curly than the underneath part of my hair. Don't know why, that's just how my hair is. It used to be all like these springy curls, but these are my favourite curls on my head. But on my YouTube channel, I plan on making more videos on curly hair because I have been through a whole journey with curly hair. I've been learning and researching and experimenting with curly hair for literally like 2 years now. So I'm no expert, but I know some stuff. The things that I've been learning is that when you put time into your appearance, when you take time to look nice and like be presentable, you just feel better. When you spend time on yourself, it like reflects inwards and outwards, both ways. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I just can't be bothered to do my hair today, but I know that when I do my hair, it makes me feel really good. So I'm gonna do probably some videos on personal growth as well. Just videos about my journey, what I know about curly hair. I know how it feels to just like have no idea what to do with your hair or just hate it, and I just, if I can help, that's what I wanna do. So I'm also gonna post some covers and stuff like that. Before I do go in and diffuse it though, what I'll do sometimes is I'll use like a microfiber towel, just like scrunch my hair a bit to get like excess water out. You don't want to do it too much, you don't want to take out all the product, just a bit. Now it is time to diffuse. Oh, and remember your heat protecting, that is before you diffuse. So I'm going to go diffuse and then come back when it's dry. I normally just hover it roots first, then I hover it over all my hair, and then I go in and like scrunch it up. And I'll see you guys when it's finished. This is the end result. I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit more, and then I'm gonna scrunch in some gel. So right now it's got like a cast on it. I personally like the gel to form some sort of cast on my hair because I personally feel like it makes it less frizzy. Then I add some serum and I just like scrunch it in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.